Right, and we are about to start with Spam versus Mr. Spuddles. So Wolf from Spam. I'm not really used to seeing that.
I just expect Ness to be there. It's just been associated with him for so long.
I can imagine, well, especially with the down B being able to absorb the laser. So you'd think Spam would want to choose Ness, but
I imagine Ness gets kimped a lot more than Wolf does.
Yeah, but Wolf can get a lot more off a lot of interactions within neutral as well. He can combo until death in some situations, whereas Ness struggles quite a bit with that.
Yeah.
And still, the down B is a reflector rather than sort of absorb for damage, so it still negates the laser a little bit.
Yeah, I guess down B with Wolf is a lot harder to punish from a distance. Than
and they can both combo into other moves, but you see it a lot more with Ness. But it's not really working out for Spam at this point in time.
Oh, that was unsafe.
Oh, not getting that last hit, but getting the last hit of that stock anyway.
Oh, it's got such an awesome hitbox that guy.
Yeah, it's I feel like it's definitely one of the best aerial that Rob has. It's so long, it's spacing, it's just so good.
It's got a lot of lag on it there.
Yeah, but you can auto cancel it. I think the hitbox comes out on 17 frames, but you can still auto cancel it within a short hop, I think.
I guess Spam clearly not wanting to go off stage against Rob as well.
Yeah, he's. I think he might have learnt from past melting points that just don't go off stage against Rob. He can stay out there for ages. Wolf.
And Rich is really good at delaying his recovery back as well.
Yeah. But yeah, Spam's struggling to get this stock off Mr. Spuddles.
You just can't get in, can he? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
You have to say it.
Bit of commentator's curse, but still 80% and some more. It's throwing Wolf off stage, definitely not a place that Wolf wants to be. Rob might feel at home there, but Wolf, no.
I think Spam's being very patient when Rich is off stage.
He is, yeah. And he's very slowly but surely building up this percentage as well.
I mean, Wolf racks up percentage very quickly, just needs a few hits, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ballsy.
I feel like that down smash might have actually taken the stock as well.
I think it would have. But I think the problem is as soon as Richard gets some sort of distance from Spam, he's just able to wall him out.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm surprised that Mitch actually has got quite a good scoop on it.
Yeah. Both trying to scoop each other up there.
I think they're getting very antsy to be the first person to take the second stop.
I was very surprised at the up throw there. Spuddles usually knows when that'll kill, but that one didn't. That's going too good. No way that one wasn't. And again, Spam, Mr. Spuddles at high percent, Spam down a stock. It's just as we saw it within the first stocks. And Spuddles doing well with the gyro.
I think obviously Spam's forced to approach now with such a big disadvantage.
Gyro into
whatever he
move
wants,
and then down smash. And the gyro might be lost, but we're still putting out a lot of hitboxes right here.
And there we see the big stalls again. Oh, that was so unsafe.
Side B's not going to quite take it. But, I mean, a Wolf at 135%, it's not looking good for him. Especially an entire stock behind, and then some. Spuddles being very patient. Spam not wanting to overcommit as well.
There's that hitbox you were talking about?
That's, yeah. Back air, it's huge. Which sort of makes sense, because, you know, you've seen a little bit of an explosion. You've seen rockets take off, like blows everything around it away when it goes, and it's very similar here.
Yeah.
And that is 102 Mr. Spuddles in winners semi-finals. Which means that...
we see the switch back.
There we go.
It's like you knew that was coming.
Yeah. And especially with...
Because he had such difficulty getting in as Wolf.
Yeah.
So Ness has got a lot more manoeuvrability.
And it wasn't exactly like a stomp, but it wasn't exactly close either.
Yeah, I think Mr. Spuddles looked very comfortable throughout that whole game.
Yeah, especially going against players like Skulls, and he's just got quite a lot of high-level Wolf experience. Yeah. Whereas I believe Spam is the best Ness in the North.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. Or gyro shenanigans.
And, you know, it's Ness can definitely he can throw out a lot more projectiles. He can play Rob's game.
Yeah, and he's not just forced to sit on ledge. He can obviously throw out his up B to make Mr. Spuddles' recovery a bit more difficult. Oh, that was cute.
Ooh. Very nearly taking that stock. And it's
great coverage there.
Yeah. Even though Ness is lighter, he's also a little bit harder to hit than Wolf is as well. Not that the back air actually cares, because look at that hitbox, but it's like with things like the not fully charged laser and, you know, the gyro in some points, it's just nicer to be Ness.
Yeah, and he's also got a lot more options coming back onto stage. You can see Mr. Spuddles repeatedly getting hit by that up air while trying to edge guard him.
It's like, even though like Ness's up B, it's sort of it can be a little bit hit and miss. He's got that air dodge back. It's really really fast, and the directional air dodge goes quite a while.
Yeah, just a lot of time it looks like there's never a chance of it making it back. Yeah. And yet with the air dodge and magnet hands, you can recover from very far.
Yeah, and it's looking like Mr. Spuddles is struggling more in neutral as well.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you've got these. If Ness hits the gyro with the, hits anything with the side B, it's just a constant hitbox right there.
I think Spam just looks a lot more comfortable playing as Ness. You can obviously see how many years he's put into the character compared to his Wolf.
Yeah, it's like you could sort of tell that from like the beginning of the game as well. Like when Spam first started out in Ultimate, he was like, "Oh, I want to be Pokemon trainer. I want a bit of a change from Ness," but he just feels at home with Ness. You see it time and time again.
Oh, I thought he was going to get his PK Thunder 2 there. Obviously, Mr. Spuddles is having a very big deficit here.
Yeah, and he's constantly throwing out that gyro, just wanting to put something in the way of Ness, but he's sort of like the side B still hits the gyro, puts up another wall in front of Mr. Spuddles.
Yeah. And he's using his down B very effectively to interrupt Mr. Spuddles' moves.
Yeah, as we both mentioned in that first game, it's like that down B is going to absorb that laser, but also it's got a hitbox now as well.
Yeah.
We've already seen him try to combo it into something else. Not going to quite take it yet.
I see Spam mixing up his mashing there.
Oh, but he's off stage. And that up air's going to take it. That is 1-1. This is the last game for either of these players in winner's side.
So I can't imagine Spam's going to switch off with Ness at this point.
No, I can't imagine it. And I also just can't imagine I can't imagine Spuddles switching off Rob either.
No. I mean, Lucina is definitely a very good matchup against Ness, but I just think is just so comfortable with Rob. Yeah,
it's like Spuddles is very aware that his best character just well, maybe not all the matchups because Power Rob's a bit, but
he had cycled through quite a different characters to try and get a better matchup.
It's like Spuddles knows that Rob is his best character, just full stop.
Yeah.
And he's comfortable. He knows that he's won the first game, he can win the next one. And with the, I like the pick from Mr. Spuddles here to go to town on Smashville. Spam could cover a lot more of the stage with the PK fire if it hit the gyro, or just hit Mr. Spuddles.
Yeah.
Whereas now Mr. Spuddles got
getting
more
a big
room.
absorb with that laser.
Yeah. He's got more room to run away, and but he's got.
So game 3 starting up as much the same way as game 2.
Yeah.
I see Mr. Spuddles going for that burner boost a lot more now than he used to.
Yeah, he's also been trying the instant drop catch gyro thing that Luke Ratio's been doing quite a lot on Twitter. And
I mean, there we see in a nutshell the problem of Ness's recovery against Rob.
Yeah. But Mr. Spuddles has done well to even this up quite a bit. Yeah, he's sort of he's stopping Spam from getting so much from these side Bs as well.
Yeah, he's not rushing in as much now.
Yeah. And still entering with that Nair, as we see Mr. Spuddles do quite a lot as Rob.
I think that's pretty much what all Robs do, isn't it? Just such a good move, especially if you auto cancel. And he seems to be jumping over a lot of his side Bs now as well, instead of running into them like he was earlier.
Knowing Spam was going for, like, every time he saw the gyro side B, it just put up that projectile, put up that wall, but Spuddles aware that he wanted to do that and jumping straight over it. And both at high percent, and Spam's staying close to that edge. He might want to grab. Opts for the forward air. Nice from Mr. Spuddles to not overcommit, just not land aggressively.
And you can see how much more Spam can do with Ness from stage than he could with Wolf.
Yeah,
I think that's contributing a lot to the difference in these games.
Yeah. Like, Spam's definitely taking advantage of just how big Rob is and how slow he is. Just keeping him in disadvantage with his projectile.
There we go. Classic neck pass throw. So we're just getting a bit antsy there. Yeah.
And again.
Well, I wonder if he's just messing up his B reverse inputs there, because it seems a bit odd to do that twice in a row.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. No.
Spam able to be tacking on a lot of percentage there.
Yeah. Ooh. That jab block into the side B's putting on a lot as well.
So I wonder if he just thought he wouldn't get the forward smash out in time. Right.
Oh, in the back air.
And Spam taking the set.
Yeah, Spam is in winners finals. Right, we'll be getting the next game on stream relatively soon. See you in a bit.